whatever you are using. I know my head is kind of cut off, but just stand with your feet so that they're parallel just underneath your hips with your knees soft. And we're just going to do a couple of roll downs. So you're going to take an inhale, reach your arms up. And then on the exhale, just roll yourself down and just keep those knees soft so you're just not hanging out in the back side of them. And then at the bottom, take an inhale and exhale slowly. Just roll yourself back up, restack your back. And again, inhale, reach up. And exhale, and just peel it down like you're rolling yourself away from the wall behind you. And roll it back up. And do one more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, peel down. And then on this one, just kind of hang out here for a second. So let your head move around. And let your arms kind of move around, circle. And then hold it there. Take an inhale. And exhale, roll back up to the top. And then take your shoulders and do a couple up and back rolls. And a couple forward. All right. And then let's just have a seat down on your mat. I'm going to sit towards the front side of it. So I have enough behind me once I want to, lay down. So just sit up nice and tall. Kind of feel your sit bones underneath you. Hold on to the backs of your thighs. Lift the crown of your head up and try to get those shoulders down away from your ears. Take an inhale here. And then on the exhale, you're just going to curl the pelvis back. Scoop your belly. And you're still holding on, so you're still using your arms a little bit. Inhale here. And then exhale and curl yourself back up. Lift up tall. So it's really just to kind of loosen up this lower back area. Inhale. And exhale, curl. And inhale. And exhale, curl back up. And I am kind of using my arms to help me come back up. Inhale. Exhale. Curl back. Inhale there. And exhale, curl back up. Lift up tall. And then we'll just take this next one to go all the way down. So inhale here. Exhale and send your waist back. And then lay all the way down onto your mat. And then let your legs go ahead and stretch out long. And then reaching your arms up towards the ceiling. So even though your legs are down on the floor, you still want them to be active. So kind of think about squeezing the inner thighs or even kind of hugging, wrapping your outer hips. Your abdominals are down. You're going to reach your arms back, but not so far that your rib cage will flare out. You want to keep it in check. Take an inhale here. And then exhale. You're just going to peel your head and shoulders up and your arms just float above the height of your thighs. And then bring it back down. Inhale. Exhale. Curl. And down. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And then on this next one, squeeze those legs, get them nice and tight together, and we're going to float the legs up as you curl up. So inhale, exhale, curl. And it's whatever height those legs need to go. And then you're going to lower. Inhale, exhale, curl, and lower. And then on this one, we're going to hold. So we're going to be pumping the 100, which you might not know what that is, but don't worry about it. Inhale and exhale. Curl, reach the legs up, or you can keep them on the floor, and you're going to pump these arms in. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. So it's 5 inhales and 5 exhales. And you can count in your head. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Two more cycles. Last one. And then let everything lower. And go ahead and stretch your arms all the way back and kind of let the abdomen go a little bit. And bring those legs together. So that was your 100. I didn't count too loud because it's hard to count and breathe at the same time. Okay, so now we're going to roll up. So bring your legs again, kind of hug the legs together. So inner thighs and outer hips. Arms go back. Again, keeping your ribs down, so not so far back. And then take an inhale here. And then you're going to exhale and start to peel yourself up. Stretch forward and you're reaching, reaching, reaching. Inhale. And then exhale, roll down. So it's kind of three little stretches at the top. Inhale and exhale, roll up. And then you're going to reach, reach, reach. And you're stretching your back and roll down. And inhale, exhale, roll up and reach, 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 and roll it down. And inhale, exhale. Roll up, squeeze those legs together, and take it down. We're going to do one more. Inhale, and exhale, and reach, 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 and roll all the way down. And then bring your arms by your side. And then go ahead and bring your right leg up. Grab the back of your thigh, so below your knee. And just hold on to that leg. And you're just going to give it a little pull. So you're stretching it. So you want to pull with your hands, but also push your leg into your hands at the same time. So there's a little bit of that oppositional push-pull happening. It gets you a little bit better stretch that way. And it keeps it a little bit more active than just passive stretching. And then you can let that go. Keep your left leg anchored down, so flex that foot. Let your hands come back to the floor. This right leg is going to stay long, and then we're going to circle it. So it's going to go across your left, out, around, and up. And you want to try to keep your hips stable as you circle this leg around. And you're stirring into your hip socket. We're going to go one more this way. And then go the other way. So take it out, cross your center, and up. And that left leg should be pressing down into the floor while this right leg is stirring. One more. Good. And then grab it again. Give it a little pull. This time make it a little bit more passive so you're just pulling it to you. And then lower that leg down. Now take the left one. Hold on to the back of your thigh again. Hands pushing into the leg, but the leg is also pushing against your hands. So you're getting a little bit more of an active stretch on that side. Keep your right leg long. Anchor it. So flex the foot. Keep the left leg up. Go ahead and bring your hands back to the floor. Anchor those hips, and you're going to stir that leg around and up. And I like to press my arms down too. And that way you can kind of feel if like your weight is shifting from one shoulder to the other, which is interesting. Go one more this way. And then go the other way and cross. So obviously you can feel your hips, but also, you know, think about your upper body might be trying to twist or turn with you. One more. and then lower that leg down. And then go ahead and bring the legs tight together again. We're going to do a roll up to get ourselves up. Inhale. And then exhale. And roll yourself up. And then we're going to do a little rolling like a ball. So, oh, hey, Linz. Okay, so you're going to scoot forward. Sorry, I can't see from way back here. Okay, so we're going to go into a little rolling like a ball. So bring your heels as close in to your seat as you can and hold on to your shins. And then find your balance. So you're balancing on your tailbone, basically. Shoulders are down and relaxed, and then you're going to curl. So this is the same kind of 100 curl that you were just in for your 100. You're not trying to like scrunch down. You're trying to still stay in a long shape. And then from here, we're going to inhale to rock. And exhale and roll, and hopefully catch yourself at the top. And inhale, and roll. And you want to take like 2 seconds and pause and rock. And roll. So you can find your balance and pause. And up. And rock. And breathing does help. The inhale back, and then your exhale up. This helps you come into that scoop a little bit more. And one more, rock. And up, hold it here. Fancy transition or not really. You're gonna grab your right leg, grab the shin, and then just carefully roll yourself down, so sending your waist back. And now you're in single leg stretch. Shoulders down, you're gonna pull that knee in towards you, pull, pull, switch, and pull. And switch, and pull, and switch, pull, and switch. One more right and left. Bring both legs in, just curl a little deeper, and then let your head go back down. Kind of take a little rest for your neck if you need to. Legs are gonna stay in like this for your double leg stretch. So you're gonna take an inhale here. Exhale to pick up your head and shoulders. Pull those heels in towards your seat, knees towards your ears, and then you're going to inhale, reach everything long. Then exhale and pull it back in. Inhale. Exhale in. Inhale. Exhale in. 2 more. And in. Last one. And bring it in again. Let your head come down. Legs are going straight up. Single straight leg stretch. So you're going to bring your hands as close up to your ankle as you can. I'm not exactly on the ankle because I don't want to pull it back that far, but as close as you can. Inhale, exhale, curl yourself up and let that other leg lower. Now I want you to get high. So you're trying to get to your leg, not pull the leg to you. There's a little bit of a difference. You get to your leg. Pull it twice. And then switch, pull, and switch, pull. So you're just trying to get higher in your curl or in your chest lift and not necessarily work on your flexibility per se. And do one more, right and left. Both legs come up together. Hands are going behind your head. I like to interlace and then put my thumbs by my fingers, or my thumbs by my ears, not my fingers. Legs all the way together. Inhale, exhale, curl the head and shoulders up. Let your head press back into your hands, but you stay in your curl. And then you're going to inhale, lower as low as you can. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. Inhale. Exhale, lift. 2 more. Lift, last one. Lift, hold it here. Bend the knees. We're going to go to crisscross. So the right leg is going to come in. The left leg is going to go out. You're lifting up and over, and then you switch. And switch. Switch. Up and across. Think like armpit to knee. And up and over. One more. Right and left And then tuck it all in. Hug those knees in. And then just rock yourself up. And then take your legs as wide as your mat. Sit up on your sit bones again. Flex your feet, so you really want your legs pressing down so that you can lift yourself up. Hands come down in front of you, kind of in between your legs. Lift up tall on the inhale. And then on the exhale, you're going to stretch, 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 and lift tall. So it's a spine stretch, not a hamstring stretch. Inhale, lift, and then exhale, stretch, stretch. So send your ribs up and back, and then sit tall, lift, inhale, and exhale, stretch, 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 and back. So you want to try to get length in your lower back. Inhale, and reach, reach, reach. And last one, lift, inhale, and then exhale, stretch, stretch, stretch. Sit tall. Take your arms to the side like airplane wings. We're going to saw. Inhale here. And then exhale as you reach over. Saw off that baby toe. Reach for it. 3, 2, 1. Come up. Inhale all the way around. And exhale over, over, over. And inhale all the way around. And reach. So same thing as you were just doing. You're trying to send your ribs up and back. And don't let your opposite hip lift. And we'll do one more this way. And reach, 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 and rest. Okay, flip over. Okay. So we're going to do little baby swans. So you're going to take your hands kind of underneath your shoulders so that your elbows, you can point your elbows back. Bring your legs close together, but you're going to push your legs down, okay? So draw your abdominals up, press your hip bones down, shoulders down, and then you're going to just come into that little bit of a swan. So as you see, it's not very high. And then lower. And then lift up. I mean, you can go as high as you want, but this one's not very high. And lift. So you're just trying to get a long extension here. And up. There we go. And down. And each time, you get a little bit higher. And down. And do one more there. And lower. And then just take a little moment. Sit back towards your heels. And stretch, just stretch that low back out. Okay, and then come forward onto your elbows again. So, or your forearms. So you're gonna come onto your forearms. Now you're using your forearms to help you get your extension. So forearms are down and you're gonna pull, so push down and pull your chest forward. Keep pressing your hips towards the floor, okay? So there's a long extension in your back. Chest is open. Then you can take your right leg, using your hamstring, you're gonna pull, pull, and then switch. Pull, pull, and pull, pull. And try not to let this pull or kick knock you off your center or off your balance. Pull. One more. Each side. Good. Okay, then lower all the way down. So that's single leg kick, double leg kick. Turn your head to one side. Bring your hands behind your back. It doesn't matter whether they're clasped or not. So same thing here. Now you're going to kick both legs and try not to rock. So both legs are going to pull in and you're going to kick, 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 and then you're going to stretch yourself out. Turn your head the other way and kick, 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 and stretch. And turn and kick, kick, kick. Stretch. Last time. And kick, kick, kick. Stretch. Good. And then sit back. Take a little child's pose again, stretch. Okay, flip back around. And we're gonna do, it's called neck pull. It's not really, you're not really pulling on your neck, but it's kind of the stretch of your neck. So lay back down. It's kind of like the roll up that we just did, but this one, the legs are slightly separated, so they're hip distance apart. The feet are flexed. The hands are going behind your head. So this is probably not going to be too pretty on my part, and it doesn't matter what yours looks like either. But press your legs down, okay? And then from here, you're going to try and curl yourself up without having to let go of your head. If you have to, I can't see you, it doesn't matter. Okay, take an inhale. And then you're going to curl up, and you're going to go over, over, over. Again, you're trying to send the ribs up and back. Stack yourself up. Inhale. Exhale, roll down. And again, inhale. Exhale, up and stretch. Over, over, over. Stack and roll. And again, you're going to curl up. Stretch. Stretch, stretch, lift, roll. Last one. And curl up, stretch, 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 up, and roll back down. Nice. Okay. Let's roll to your side. Okay. For a little sideline. So line up at the back of your mat, the back edge of it, so that your shoulders and hips are on against the back edge and your feet are at the front. Hands are going behind the head, and then you're going to lengthen yourself out. So take your leg out so it's at the height of your hip. Reach it long, so long spine. Anchor this bottom foot, and then you're going to keep this leg forward, forward, and then back, back, and front, front, back, back. Back, back, two more. And last one. And back, back, good. Now bring it hovered above your bottom leg, and you're going to turn it out a little bit. So turn it from your hip, and then you're going to kick the leg up without letting it sink you down, and then squeeze it down. So up, squeeze, up. Squeeze, two more. Squeeze like your inner thighs have magnets. Last one, now lift it back at your hip level, reach it out, and then do little circles around for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then together. And come up. Switch sides. Okay. Other side. Same thing. Shoulders, hips towards the back of your mat. Legs towards the front or forward. Okay. And then hands behind the head. Reach that top leg in line with your hip and lengthen yourself out. So see how, like, ta-da, it gets nice and long. Anchor, this bottom leg. And then you're going to take your top leg and go kick, kick, and kick, kick. So it's front, front, back, back. Keep your belly in. And two more. Front, front, back, back. Last one. And back, back. And then bring it hovered. Turn it out from your hip. And then without making it drop you, you're going to lift it as high as you can and then squeeze it back down. And lift, squeeze, lift, squeeze. Two more. Squeeze, last one. Squeeze, and then take it back in line so it's in a straight line with your body, and you're going to circle around 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, And 1, good. And lower down. Okay. Come back onto your back. Okay. Lay yourself down. You're going to have your feet flat and knees bent. So we're going to do a different variation on teaser, kind of working up to your teaser. So keep your left foot down. You're going to extend your right leg. Squeeze the inner thighs together, okay? So the closer this bottom leg is to you, the more challenging it's going to be. So err on the side of caution and take it away from you a little bit. Reach your arms up, and then you can take them back like you did for your roll-up. Squeeze those inner thighs. Squeeze your seat. Inhale, and then you're going to exhale, and you're going to roll up. So you go past your 100 into your teaser, and then roll back down. Inhale, and exhale. Roll up, and then roll back down. Squeeze those inner thighs. Inhale, and roll up, and roll back down. Okay, switch legs. So lift the other leg. Squeeze the inner thighs. Keep the knees together. Squeeze your seat. Inhale, and then exhale. Roll up. One side might be different than the other. Roll down. And up. And down. One more here. Roll up. Roll down. Good. Lay everything down. Okay, so this is the coup de grace, or whatever you want to call it. And we'll just do one. So you're going to lift everything up off the ground together, okay? We'll see how well I do this. So arms back, ribs in, squeeze your seat. Squeeze those outer hips together. Squeeze your heels. Inhale. Exhale, go past your 100, and then lift. Woo. Ta-da! And then roll everything back down. Woo! Okay. Flip over. All the way. We're going to go into a little swimming. Okay, so swimming, you're going to stretch your arms out ahead of you. Your legs are going to be slightly apart, so you're kind of like an X on your mat around the floor. Okay, and then connect. So hips down, stomach up, and then you're going to hover arms and legs, and then you're going to take a little swim. So it's opposite arm and leg fluttering. You're trying to stay stable and not rock side to side, and also breathe. And then hold it. Lift a little higher. Lower down. Sit back. Take that little stretch into your lower back. Okay. And then let's come hands forward. Find a plank. So bring those hands out. Spread out those fingers. And then lift into your plank position. Abdominals are up. And just breathe here. Okay, now lift your hips up. So take your hips up. Come into a down dog or a V stretch. Send your heels towards the floor and keep your shoulders open. Okay, then we're going to come back forward into that plank. But this time I want you to try and do maybe 3 push-ups, not a lot, okay? And they're Pilates push-ups. So they're kind of like a chaturanga. So you do go a little bit forward on your toes, and then you bend wherever you can, push up. And bend, push up, bend, push up, and then hips go up. Stretch those heels down. And then just slowly walk your hands back to your feet. Hang out. Let yourself hang. You stay there. I'm going to turn so I'm facing you. Okay? So feet, hip, sit bone distance apart. Knees are soft. Let your head do a couple of those yes and no nods. And then let your arms just stir around in both directions. And then let yourself get heavy and take an inhale. And then on the exhale, roll nice and easy all the way back up to the top. Give those shoulders a couple up and back rolls. And up and forward. Yay. Good job, friends. So, quick, almost 30 minutes. Just a couple of exercises I really like to do. So, I would encourage you to do just a few every day if you can. You do get stronger the more you do it. So, appreciate you joining me or even watching this later. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Sunday and a great week. Thank you so much. See ya.